time to break Modern, and here we go. So, Dominaria is online now, and the cards are actually coming online, probably right now, actually. But we don't need no new cards. We just need the old card. Skirk Prospector is back in Modern, and we're going to break it. So, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, known as the World Championships of Magic in 2006, I was there, actually. That was my first Worlds. There was a deck called Dirty Kitty, played by Billy Marino and a lot of the Northeast, New Jersey crew. And it was a combo deck. Okay, here's the list right here. A combo deck based around Skirk Prospector and Goblins and the enchantment Fecundity, which is a 3-mana enchantment. It's a green and 2. It says whenever a creature dies, that creature's controller may draw a card. So both players. Now, obviously, it's symmetrical, so if you play it in a fair way, it's not very good. This deck's not playing it in a fair way at all. So we have Fecundity plus Skirk Prospector, and then we basically are just sacrificing goblins for mana. With both cards in play, every goblin you sacrifice makes a red and draws a card. Anytime you're drawing cards and making mana at the same time, good things happen, and then that all accumulates into an Empty the Warrens. So let's say we go, Prospector, sack a goblin, make a red, draw a card, sack a goblin, make a red, draw a card, cast Mogg War Marshal, make a token, sack for red, draw, sack for red, draw, sack for red, draw. Now we have 5 red floating. We cast an Empty the Warrens. Save a Storm is, 3. So we end up with 8 tokens total. Now that's 8 cards and 8 mana to spend. So we can draw 8 more cards, make 8 more mana, draw more cards, draw more goblins, draw another empty eventually, and then kill our opponent. This deck played 1 Grape Shot. It also had the Goblin War Chief, Goblin Pile Driver, and Sharpshooter combination. So it's playing a little more of a fair Goblin deck. The big loss that we don't have, almost all these cards are legal in Modern now. We don't have Goblin Matron, which is the most important card, I think. Goblin Matron plus War Chief is insane. Also, this was a time and place where removal spells were not nearly as prevalent. This was actually extended, not Modern. Lightning Bolt, Path to Exile, and Fatal Push all were not legal in this format. So, Smother, I think, was the best removal spell available. Smother, Incinerate. So, there wasn't a lot of removal, so your War Chief is much more likely to live. But yes, this is the old version of a deck, and now we're updating it for Modern. So Prospector's back. Fecundity's been legal in Modern already. And we're not going to play the Goblin War Chief, even though that card's back now too, Pile Driver package. There's too much removal in Modern, and it's just not that good, honestly. We're going to play it a little more combo heavy. So what are we doing here? We have Skirk Prospector, of course, and Fecundity. And then our Goblin package is basically going to be based off of Mogg War Marshal, perhaps one of the best cards in the deck. Essentially 3 goblins for 2 mana, which is awesome. And then also a good blocker, too. We have 2 Dragon Fodder and 2 Krenko's Command. Same card functionally, makes 2 tokens as our proxy Mogg War Marshals. And then we have 4 Goblin Bushwhackers. 4 is a lot. It's possible the deck doesn't need that many, but just playing it on turn 1 as a goblin is fine anyway, because we need food. We need enough stuff in play to get the mana engine rolling. So it kind of serves double purpose as a way to win or an early goblin. It's possible we don't want 4. This is the first draft of this deck. I've never played this deck before. 3 Mogg Fanatic also has an early goblin to play. It's also a interactive spell. Kills Thalia. Can kill other various early creatures to buy some time. It's a reasonable card. Also has a self-sacrifice, which is good with Fecundity as well. And then we have 2 Wild Cantors as our sort of extra Skirk Prospectors. Can cast Fecundity on turn 2, and then also is basically a free card, just a free card draw. Once Fecundity's in play, because we just play it, draw a card, make a mana. And then we're topping off, of course, with Empty the Warrens. And then the rituals that were in the deck list we just saw, that deck played both Rite of Flame and Seething Song. Both those cards ain't legal. So we're going to be playing Manamorphose, which is basically a free spell for Empty the Warrens, and then also a way to turn red mana into green mana to cast extra Fecundities. And then we have Infernal Plunge, which is honestly kind of one of the cooler cards in the deck. This card's perfect. this card's just a dark ritual, and we sack a creature, which is fine anyway. So we have extra creatures. This is basically our big pushing forward card to get us rolling. So Infernal Plunge is really, really good in this deck. We are not playing Grape Shot because I don't think it's necessary. I think that we have 4 Bushwhackers and 4 empties. We're just going to kill them. I think it's very unlikely they'll have like a moat or some moat effect in play, like Ensnaring Bridge or whatever. We should probably have a Grape Shot in the board, actually. But we don't. So that's alright. Maybe we don't need it. And that's the main deck, basically. Sideboard's very, very thrown together. Again, it's hard to know exactly what this deck even wants to do. I built another version of his deck we're going to play later, based more on Traverse the Uvenwald as a tutor. So Sideboard is kind of just like some stuff. We have some Flame Flashes, which can kill Canonist or the 1/4 Rule of Law, and we have Grim Lavamancers for like creature matchups. We have Ancient Grudges to kill Dampening Spheres and other stuff like that. And we have Revelry as well. Also can kill enchantments or stupid stuff like that. And then we have 3 relics and 2 Grafdigger's Cage. Sideboard is kind of whatever. Whenever you're trying out a new combo deck, the main deck's more important. We're not playing Battle Hymn. You don't actually tend to have a lot of creatures in play because you're sacrificing them so often. So I don't think Battle Hymn would be very good. And Boggart Harbinger is okay. It's much, much worse than Mogg Goblin Matron. Obviously, it's black, so it adds a color. And then it also puts the card on top of your deck, not in your hand. And that's pretty huge because while we're going off, we can't cast it to keep going. It's super slow. It's just not very good. I think that could be a way to take the deck. I don't think it's necessarily the way to do it, though. So this is our first draft. I built this deck, and we haven't played a game with it. So we're going to jump right in. Trial by fire. The best way to learn is by doing. So here we are. I considered Blood Moon in the board. We could maybe want that. This could be a good Blood Moon deck. You can't cast Fecundity with a Blood Moon in play, but the deck might want Blood Moon. We are playing ways to cast it on turn 2. Might be a Blood Moon deck too. Again, I'm more interested in seeing how the deck plays than tuning the sideboard right now. Right now we're working on the main deck. And we're playing 2 Dragon Fodder and 2 Krenko's Command because Meddling Mage and things like that. There's just no reason not to. Sweet. So Jeff says, I just logged in. Is this the deck that Saffron Olive deck tech? I know he posted a deck similar to this, but this is my version. I worked on this deck since this card was spoiled. I wrote about it in my article. I brewed a list similar to this for the article. This is a little bit updated. Yeah, we're jumping in. So if you have Fecundity, Boggart is fine. Then things are already going well for you. So this is the deck. Questions in chat, happy to answer them. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right into a league and see what happens. Our first taste of Dominaria cards in Modern. Let's see how it goes. The Dirty Kitty is about to ride. All right, so let's go. Let's take a look. What's Saffron Olive doing? So Saffron Olive was trying. He's playing more of like the Pile Driver, War Chief stuff. I think all that stuff's pretty bad. I think Battle Hymn's pretty bad too. This is much more of a Goblin deck than a combo deck. I think we're much more combo-y. So I think our list is much better than this, but maybe it's wrong. I don't know. We'll see. The idea is there. I'm not exactly sure if this is the proper execution of the idea, but we're just going to find out. This hand's terrible. All right, so even with a Faithless Looting, I don't think we can keep this. J-Mac, don't talk smack in chat. Seth is great. I have a lot of respect for MTG Goldfish and Seth. They do a great job over there. I know you're kidding, but all right, we're gonna mulligan. This hand's just even with the looting, this hand's just atrociously bad. We're on the draw too. Yeah, just mulligan. Cool. Yeah, let's mulligan again, I guess. This hand looks like 8-whack, but I guess we're keeping. So, all right, we're gonna top that. Right? Yeah, I don't know. This is bad. One of the issues with this deck is we don't have a lot of ways to find Fecundity, so I'm really, really incentivized to want to keep it on top here. I'm just going to keep it. Oh, Tron? Great. Alright, well, maybe we should have Blood Moon in our sideboard. Alright. If they have a fast Tron draw, we're probably in trouble. Didn't put this card in the deck not to draw it, correct. Oh my god. Alright, they just have turn 3 Karn here or whatever. Alright, I mean, that's fun. I'd rather them have their good draw when we have our bad draw. So, Infernal Plunge. That's a way to get started, but I don't think we're casting that now. Also doing a promotion on the stream right now. Every new sub we get, we're going to open up a booster pack of Ixalan. And if we open up a foil rare or a mythic rare, a foil mythic rare, we're going to give it away live on stream. 4 packs left. Yeah, Tron and Nowhere to Go. Stomping Ground. Thanks for following, Valcor. I mean, we could cast Fecundity here, but it doesn't really do a lot for us without a Prospector. It also exposes it to a possible, like, Karn or something. We're just going to attack and play Mogg War Marshal. If we draw a Prospector, we can probably win next turn. Assuming they don't have anything that's crazy. They could have Ulamog or something. I mean, they obviously didn't have a payoff with 7 mana. So, and they got a tower. Yeah, they have Ulamog. Alright, so we're probably going to die. Alright. Yeah. It's the old turn 4 Ulamog. Yada, yada, yada. No, we will not be playing Echo today. Alright. I guess we aren't actually dead yet, right? Alright. I think New Karn is very good. What's up, Ansky? Oblivion Sun. Alright, whatever, opponent. So, we got our mulligan out of the way. That's good. Don't really want to sideboard much of anything, I don't think. I think we are faster than them. We should be a turn 3 or 4 combo deck if our hand goes well. And like, I don't think they're gonna play any artifacts we really need to kill. This is fine. We're just gonna play it as is. Rude Tron opponents trying to ruin our day. We're not gonna let them. Dampening Sphere. Alright, this hand is a little slow, but better. I think we're going to keep here. Should have Fecundity on 3. Alright, cool. So, see, now the problem, the concern I had with this deck was that actually finding the card Skirk Prospector is actually a little tough. My other version of this deck plays Traverse the Even Walls. We're going to try that one in the next league after this one. And they should have turn 3 Tron every game, don't they? Alright. I'm gonna fetch a green source in case they like want to stone rain us in some way. Alright, we're just gonna cast Fecundity. Definitely need a Prospector. So yeah, the issue with this version is that it might not be as consistent. It's definitely the most simple, streamlined version of a deck, but you gotta find the Prospector. Alright, what do they got here? Karn? Okay. Cathartic is too slow. We're playing the 4 lootings. Alright, so they get that. I think it's time, my friends. I think it's time. Alright. So, let's think for a second. Prospector, sack a goblin, fecundity. We're actually a little short. I think we're 1 mana short. Okay, we can go Marshal, Prospector, sack the token for Manamorphose and Fecundity. And then we're a little short though. Yeah, we're like a hair short here and there. But I think we gotta go for it. So we're definitely gonna. I guess we're gonna attack. No, we can't attack. That's attacking part of our combo. All right, so yeah, we're gonna Marshal. We have a lot of good draws here. Even a land is a good draw. Alright, so 1 red. 2 red. Actually, I think we're okay. We're gonna make a... Maybe I should make a green and a green. I guess you draw multiple fecundities. Dragon Fodder. I think this works. Play fecundity. Yeah, this is... I think we're in good shape, my friend. I think we're gonna do it. There's our land. Cool. Probably didn't need to play that, but... Manamorphose. We need 1 more mana to empty. So, we are going to need... Looting? That's awkward. Dragon Fodder is... just neutral. We just make 2 mana, draw 2 cards. Another Looting. Bushwhacker. There's no storm count? Where'd the storm counter go? We can play Whacker here and just cycle it for free. It just bugged. There's no storm counter. Okay. We've cast what? Marshal, mana, fodder, fecundities, prospector. All right, we're gonna cast the Whacker. If we draw, well, we can sack prospector and make goblins, but our goal is not to make 20 tokens. Our goal is to try and kill them. All right, we're just gonna cast this. We need to draw something that's mana positive. Copperline Gorge is not it. Alright, so now we're at 5, 7 storm, 8. We can make 16 tokens. And just hope they don't have O-Stone or Ugin. That's tough. Or we can Looting, but I don't really know what we can draw anymore if we Looting. Like, if we Looting, we have to draw War Marshal. And even then, we're still a little short. We have to draw like 3 more cards though. Marshal's the best one because it's 3 creatures for 2 mana, so you're actually getting ahead. I think it might be best just to play the empty though and pray. Also, we just draw a million cards on Fecundity, right? Yeah, I'll just do it. So, a Fanatic. All right, so a slight fizzle. If you count making 16 goblins a fizzle, then we fizzled, but not terrible for turn 4. Why no Grape Shot? Because you don't really need it. Once you're that far into your deck, you just play a Bushwhacker and kill your opponent with your goblins. Noxious Revival? I don't think so. Don't be Ugin. Anything but Ugin. God, are you kidding me? Obviously, O-Stone's fine. We just draw 16 cards. What a... So, we are 1 mana short of going off there. If we are able to cast the empty with the Prospector in play, we won the game easily, obviously. But we were not. And our opponent had one of their 2 Ugins. after having turn 3 card. So, what are you going to do? You know? What are you going to do? I guess we're not officially dead yet, but we're probably dead. Yeah. We're pretty dead. Alright. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, we're dead. Alright, whatever. That's okay. That's okay. We saw some good things that match. We saw some good things. Alright. Let's try again. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're breaking Modern. We're not there yet, but we're in the beginning processes of breaking Modern. So if we cast the looting instead of casting empty, our brick potential is pretty high. And they have to have exactly Ugin to punish us, because O-Stone, we just draw 16 cards, and any other card doesn't really matter. So I think that making 16 tokens there is definitely correct. They had one of their 2 Ugins. I mean, you know, hindsight, maybe we get, you know, if we know they have Ugin, then sure, we cast the looting. But what are you going to do? So, but yeah, if you're sitting here, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis, Prospector Fecundity. You saw the engine going there. We weren't really there yet, but let's try again. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there as well. God damn it. One more land. This hand is great. We're on the play, though. We can't keep this hand. If we knew we were drawing a land, we can keep this hand. But I don't think it's realistic to keep this hand. Okay. This hand is fine. We're going to bottom that. We're just looking for Prospector and Fecundity, so... Mogg Fanatic. The Lumen Marsh. Plunge. All right. Let's play Land Cantor. We can beat. It's match number 2. We lost round 1 to Tron. We had mulligan to 5. Game 1, their hand was insane. We just lost. Game 2, we had a pretty good hand. We made 16 goblins on turn 4, but they had an Ugin. And we just fizzled. Just barely 1 mana short of fizzling. Oh my god. Okay. So they're playing Living End. I don't even... Is this bad for us or good for us? I don't really know, honestly. Whacker. Guess we're Manamorphosing. Just a cycle. Yeah. We don't really have a great play this turn. This is my brew. I'm breaking Modern. Mogg Fanatic. Alright. I mean, could be worse. We can see we're drawing the non-combo part of the deck, and the fear, of course, is that these cards aren't like doing enough. Like I said, my next version... the next version of the deck we're going to play is a more combo-y version with Traverse the Uvenwald. So we're going to try that one next. We're just trying... This is kind of a new deck in Modern. This deck really hasn't been tried before because Prospector wasn't legal, obviously. So we're going to experiment. Archfiend of Ifnir is pretty good against us. That's the thing. These cards do come back from Living End. They have Archfiend, though, so... We're not really looking to whack them. Like, we're not going to kill him with just a whacker. So... They have a Street Wraith. Could be an issue. Get all our stuff back here, obviously. But they get Archfiend. So they can Street Wraith us post Archfiend. we're probably in trouble. They can't. I mean, we got to draw some stuff next turn to have a chance to go off anyway. You got to draw Fecundity. That's a weird play. Why would you choose to Street Wraith before the... I guess you want the Wraith in play, but like... You could wipe my board. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Why not play blue for cantrips or white for Idyllic Tutor? That could be... Oh my god. Fairy Macabre. That's rude. Alright. They could have just killed my stuff. Or whatever. That could be a way to build the deck too. Again, I'm not sure what the best way to build this deck is. I've built the most straightforward version. We're trying that version first. And then we're going to explore a little bit. That is not a Fecundity. Alright, we can't beat Archfiend. We're just going to concede. We're not going to reveal any more of our deck to our opponent. Archfiend of Ifnir. Annoying. They use the Fairy Macabre to remove it. Alright, so Cage doesn't even work in this matchup, but Relic does. So we're going to make some Relics. We're going to cut the Outburst. I guess a Fanatic. And maybe a Bushwhacker? I don't really know what the Goblin count needs to be, honestly. Because I've never played this deck before. It's a new deck, so we're learning. Initial impression is it is a little hard to find our combo pieces. Alright, so this is just like an 8 wacky hand, kind of. It's just like some Mogg War Marshals and a Whacker. I think we probably want to mulligan this hand. It's not that bad against the living enemy. If they don't have an Archfiend of Ifnir, which they usually play like one of, we probably we can kind of kill our own stuff and not really be in that big of a problem. But this hand kind of just sucks. I wasn't a mulligan. This hand just kind of sucks. It's not really what we're looking for. I mean, this hand is not good either. But I think we're going to stop at 6. All right, we'll keep. We're just gonna. I guess if we draw like an empty the following turn, I don't think we want this. Whatever. They play. I mean, most living end decks play 0 to 1. Maybe 2 Archfiends tops. Archfiend is not great because it's so expensive to cycle. All right, so our hand's pretty bad here, but we can cycle these Manamorphose and try and get set up. Oh, this specific person's list? Sure. So, I'm pretty fine cycling Manamorphose. Trying to do better than Dragon Fodder. We also have Relics in our deck too, which are a good draw. That's not a good draw. That's the same card. Alright. No basic Forest. If you're playing Blood Moon, you want a basic Forest in your deck, but we're not playing Blood Moon. The new colorless, I mean, the colorless Scryland doesn't really cast any cards in the deck, so I think it's a pretty big cost there. No cycle. Interesting. Thanks for following, Wrath. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow. I mean, we have not drawn too well this game. I'm already excited to try the next version with the traverses and stuff. I think I'm happy just going Cantor and Fanatic here. I mean, they may be cycling Ifnir guy now. Yeah, they have a lot of this card. Jeez. All right. All right. That's kind of tough. A little bit of a rough start here, not gonna lie. Ugin the Spirit Dragon, Ifnir, Archfiend of Ifnir. 37 cards revealed. Get to see their whole deck. Archfiend, Archfiend. They are playing a ton of Archfiends. Kolaghan's Command, Shriekmaw, sure. Street Wraith, Street Wraith, Street Wraith. So no, they have no Wraith in their hand. I mean, we just actually can't beat this card. So I guess we're going to concede and go to the next match. Like, just cannot beat Archfiend of Ifnir in any world, unless we're comboing this turn in particular. All I have to do is leave open a mana and a cycler, and we can never actually win. So, all right, opponent beat us. That's okay. Want to remind everyone, of course, that we have 3 packs left. Every new sub to the stream, we're going to open up a pack, open up a rare or foil mythic. A foil rare or foil mythic. We'll give it away live on stream. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream. Watch on YouTube, make sure you follow on YouTube. The path to winning is paved with losing. So we're paving that path right now. But we're going to break Modern, I have no doubt. So this is a keepable hand. We're going to keep. Temple Garden. Empty the Warrens. All right, I mean, this hand can just cast a big empty on turn 2 here, right? So we're just going to play the Whacker. What do I think about Skirk Prospector, Murderous Redcap, Metallic Mimic? It seems pretty fragile. It seems very similar to the Melir combos that are already, like, pretty fragile. I don't think you really merge that with this deck. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, I suppose. Avacyn's Pilgrim on turn 2. All right. So, some sort of humans deck. Copperline Gorge. So we can go Plunge, make 3. Marshal, Plunge, make 3. Now we're 1 short. We can't empty. All right. No rush, I suppose. I did not expect that. But I guess that's fine. Seems weird. Township. Excavator. It's just like Todd Stevens' deck. That block feels weird. I don't know. Manamorphose. It's only 3, right? It was the floating mana. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an idiot. It was plunge the Whacker for 3. Cast. Yeah, you're right. It was 4. I screwed up. Okay. Honestly, against this deck, what would that would have been what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 8 tokens. It might not be enough in this deck, actually. Against this deck. So this is alright. We're okay. I did miscount. But making 8 tokens, they're going to play a bunch of creatures. It might not kill them fast enough. We're going to go for it now because Manamorphose is pretty sweet. Make a green and a red. Draw another Infernal Plunge. That's kind of a huge tilt. Can't really use that one. This is also just 8 tokens. Man. This is tough. Like, they're not going to kill us fast. I think we just, like, ship the turn here. Like, they're in no way killing us quickly. So, we have mostly what we need to combo here. We just need to draw a Fecundity. Yeah, I think we're just going to let this go. I don't think 8 tokens is enough to win. We play 8 tokens, they play like 2 creatures, and now we just can't kill them. Alright. That was some block, though. Really, just can't get over that block. Just turn 2 Pilgrim, block my 1/1. Alright, now they have a company, obviously. We draw another land. Stinky. Alright, I mean, we're just going to let them do their thing. One thing about this deck is that it does not win very quickly. So, hopefully we can kind of get set up. Azusa Birds. Well, now they can Ghost Quarter our lands. It's kind of annoying. The plus side, our opponent has no idea what we're doing. That is true. Yeah, I mean, we got all these mountains in here. Cycle Scattered Groves? I don't know what's going on here. I'm lost. Just draw Fecundity, please. Nope, that's a land. Okay. Well, we're not going to have any lands next turn, so I guess it was nice playing this game. But so, initial impressions are this deck is definitely very inconsistent without any sort of like tutoring effects. We haven't really drawn Faithless Looting, but that's our only way to really fix our draws in any way. So, alright, yeah, now we are actually out. Alright, I'm just going to concede. We're going to have no lands in 2 turns. So, yeah, Commune with the Gods is in my second list. So, we're going to bring in 2 Lavamancers. Got the Outburst. The Dragon Fodders don't seem great because they're not plus anything. Cut a Krenko's Command. I don't think we need Flame Slash. They could have the 1/4, but probably only play like 1 or 2 of that card. I guess I don't want to be drawing dead to it, but let's try this. Well, the thing is that Brightstone Ritual, we don't often have like that many goblins in play because we're looking to keep sacrificing them. So, man, these hands have been bad. We're gonna keep. I think we can kill their turn 1 creature and then cast Looting. I'm just gonna keep. We haven't actually cast the Looting yet, really. So let's see how good Looting is, basically. The Boggart searches for a goblin, puts it on top. I don't think that's good. The next list has Traverse in it, so we're doing that one next. I kind of want to just lead on Looting. We're never beating down this matchup, so I'm just gonna cast Looting. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, we have this looting, so that's good, I guess. I think we're playing 18 lands or 17 lands or something. Ghost Quarter, cool. Infernal Plunge, sure. Alright, well, let's try and make our hand not dog shit. That'd be cool. Alright. Do we want the second plunge? I don't think we do. I don't think we actually, I want to discard this looting. We can just flash it back next turn. Just card advantage. It's card disadvantage from our hand. So we're 20. Got this perfect triple Taiga draw. Itchin Finks, sure. It's hopefully not going to matter against the amount of damage we're trying to do. I would say we've done pretty badly so far, yes. That's why you gotta understand, my friends, this is a process. You don't break the format in your first shot, you know? We have established a good interaction, and we are working with it to try and see what it can do. I would say we were drawing pretty poorly, but I think the deck is also constructed poorly. So we're gonna work on it and go from there. I mean, I guess Lavamancer's fine. Okay. Courser of Krufix. Courser of Krufix. Field of Ruin. Sure. Sure. I mean, I would say two things are happening. I would say that our deck is definitely pretty inconsistent and not built greatly. Oh, we drew a card. But I would also say that we've our opponent just had the Ugin that game. Our living end opponent had like a million Ifnir Archfiends. So but I think the deck is also, I'm not saying the deck is good, we're just getting unlucky. I'm saying that I think our opponents have drawn well, but I think our deck is also pretty inconsistent and needs some work, for sure. Okay, so we're going to have Fecundity for sure. I doubt they can kill the Fecundity. And next turn we get to do stuff. What's up, Sean? I think we're just going to chill. Maybe we could have Lavamancer the Finks and then shot the Finks with Mogg Fanatic. Nah, because then we lose the... Yeah, never mind. Oh, we could have Lavamancered Finks. Nah, I don't want them drawing cards. It's whatever. It's fine. We got a new sub, Sean 102369. Sean, what's up, my friend? That's a pack we're going to open shortly. Sean, what's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? Your favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? And what do you want to name Nicole's puppy? That's right. If we get 1,000 subs, you get Nicole a puppy. And we're going to open the booster pack. Next turn should be reasonably cool for us. This is all fine. I may even just sack the Lavamancer. Gonna go upstairs. I mean, these lands are basically worthless, so... We currently have 268 subs. Alright, let's draw. Ooh, boy. Maybe we just set up for next turn. Yes, 1,000 now. 2,000 was kind of a joke. 1,000 is actually a very attainable goal, so... Alright, I mean, we're gonna Fecundity again. They can't kill us next turn, so we're going to go bananas. We're also now playing against an opponent who's not just going to kill us on turn 3. So, that's cool for us. We have a little more time to set up. I think ideally this deck could be a turn 3 or 4 combo deck, but perhaps not in the way we have it laid out. Ghost Quarter yourself, sure. Blessed Alliance. Yeah, opponent has definitely misinterpreted our deck. Yargle's a good name. Path to exile my Grim Lavamancer. That kind of sucks, but I guess we're going to have it kill itself so we can draw a card. We draw a card and don't get a land. That's fine. Yeah, it's going to kill itself. Sorry, G Lavamancer. I'm a Star Trek fan. I do not believe Nicole is. Pretty big Star Trek fan, honestly. Bloodstained Mire, sure. So we get our land anyway, kind of. Okay. All right, Sean from Nashville, Tennessee. Played back in the 90s, took a long break. Just got back into Magic on cons. Awesome. Like Blood Moon or Rabblemaster. Puppy names you Mr. Cuddlesworth. I like it. Sean, thank you for subbing, my friend. And we're going to open this pack right now. Here we go. Oops. God damn it. Let's go. If they're attacking us, doesn't really matter. Every new sub, we open a pack. Open a foil, rare, mythic. We give it away live on stream. Here we go. We got a Wild Growth Wanderer, or Walker. Perilous Voyage. I think I'm feeling a foil in this pack. It feels kind of thick. Branch Walker. Angrat's Marauders. Plains. No, I lied. Sorry. Always next time. Always next time. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. 2 new subs. I'm sorry, 3 actually. 3 packs left. Three packs. Legacy in the near future? No. I'll be doing almost all Dominaria stuff over the next week. Alright, so this should be the turn. If we can't go off this turn, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, we need to draw... We need to draw a prospect. We need to draw some stuff, obviously, but we're going to draw a lot of cards this turn. So let's see what we can do. Let's cast Dragon Fodder. The Commander, call him number 1. I like that. Number 1. Don't do number 1 on the carpet. Okay. It's kind of a brick. Trex Bacon. That's another sub. Alright, I guess we're going upstairs. I mean, we're... Cantor. That's a redraw. And Fecundity. So we can play another Fecundity and a Cantor with 1... We'll have 2 mana available and we'll draw 3 cards. I think that's where we got to go. I mean, or we could just play Cantor and not play Fecundity. No, I think we got to play it. Oh, shoot the token. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I was talking too much. Yeah, that was obviously much, much better to shoot the token. I screwed up. More important, though, we have new subs. New subs are more important than playing right. All right. Looting. Fecundity, yes. See, now we're out of mana. No Prospector in sight. We've drawn half our deck and not a single Prospector. That sucks. I mean... I guess we're not dead, right? We can... No, we're dead. No, we can Krenko's Command and triple block. We could die, but I guess we're just going to play Krenko's Command and say go. We should have 3 more cards in our hand. By killing our own token. That was a mistake. Could kill it now, but then I can't actually draw anything, so only have 1 mana. So if we looting doesn't do anything. We just looting and then we have 1 mana left and nothing happens. So we'll just cast Command and hope they don't have a path. If we loot for Prospector, we only have 1 mana. We can like sack the token for a red. I guess we can cast that, sack for red, cast that, sack for red, cast that, sack for red. But we're not actually gaining mana. And Infernal Plunge is the only way to gain mana, but we don't have enough mana to do a plunge. We need to draw another Prospector and a plunge. I think they're unlikely to have another path here, honestly. So, I mean, it looks like we're still alive. So, oh, you slow rolls. Just cast the damn path. Jeez. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Once again, it's not about winning. It's about learning. And we should have enacted our own guy. That was a mistake, obviously. We saw half our deck and didn't draw Prospector. I would say we definitely need some sort of tutoring effect. I would say just running the deck straight like this, I don't think is going to work. The old version of the deck had Goblin Matron. I think Boggart Harbinger is pretty bad. Fanatic Sack draws 3. Then we draw a Plunge. We can sack the token for 3 more draws and 3 red. But then we have no goblins in play. Maybe that's better. I mean, the only card we died was Path, and they already cast one. And if we untap, we definitely just win. I don't know. It's tough. It's close. It's close. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream, of course. Make sure you also follow on Twitter. Also, check out my article today on StarCityGames.com, where I kind of hit my peak, honestly. I don't think I'll ever have a better paragraph or Photoshop than the one in my article today. Here it is. The quote is, "If Laquatus' champion showed up to ball these days with his gray hairs, short shorts, and high socks, he would be laughed off the court before ever getting to brick on a three-pointer with his tongue out." There you go. Read more, StarCityGames.com, my article, Dominaria, the over and underrated cards in Dominaria. Check it out, StarCityGames.com. I feel like we're not necessarily too slow. I feel like we're just not finding our pieces. So we need ways to find them, obviously. Looting is not doing it. It's not enough. Taco, you're right. Okay, maybe you guys are right. Maybe that's fair. Might have been better. Photoshop skills, Goblin token skills, streaming skills, going 05 in league skills. You know, like skills. And yeah, got the Twitter sphere also. Check that out. Make sure you follow my team and myself on Twitter. There we are. Twitter time. At Jim Davis MTG. Also check out Team BCW. At Team BCW. That's my squad. Me, DeCandio, Todd, Tannen, and Ross. Everyone on the squad will be in Atlanta next weekend except for me. I'll be working on my house. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next version of a deck playing Traverse. If we lose one more time, we'll just drop and play that version. That version's going to be right on our match this year, obviously. That version's right here. So we have the Traverse package in this version. We're playing Street Wraith, Bauble, Traverse as a way to find our Prospector. And we also have 2 Commune with the Gods to find Prospector or Fecundity. So might be a little more consistent. We'll try that one next. I mean, this hand looks pretty good. We're going to keep. We got to find a land, but this hand's got basically everything. I think. Oh, we're playing against Caleb. Caleb's playing Storm like he always does. So I think in this case, we're going to lead on Prospector because we probably can't kill it. So we can win a match here. We can do it. I believe. Land. Sweet. So now we get to Mogg War Marshal. I think we might have this one, my friends. Make a token. Cast Looting. Infernal Plunge, Manamorphose. We're going to dump the Plunge and the Fodder. I mean the Manamorphose and the Fodder. The card Remand is annoying, but I think we're pretty well set up here. So the new set releases like basically right now, but all of the cards that are in the set are legal as of yesterday. So we are rip-roaring and ready to go with our old school Skirk Prospectors. It's not a week early. The update was yesterday. So our opponent is stone dead. If this hand fizzles, we're done. We're done. It's over. We're not playing anymore. We drew an empty too. Yeah, this is a joke. So I guess we got a plunge to start. Then cast Fecundity. Then cast the Marshal. Right? So hold on. Right, because we can't play.
5 minutes. Just wait longer.
Yeah, we got to plunge first. All right, so we're gonna plunge. We'll show Caleb how to storm. I don't think he knows. So where's our Marshal? Draw. So we need to produce 1 extra mana. That's our current bottleneck here. Is we need 1 extra mana to. That seems like it's probably a problem too. Honestly, we're a little without the actual rituals like Seething Song and Rite of Flame. All right, so we're gonna just make some red here. All right, there's our land. We're good. Now it's over. All right, so now we Manamorphose again. Green, red. Wild Cantor, sweet. So now we just cast Fanatic. Sack it for mana. Cast Fanatic. Now we're doing it. Cast Dragon Fodder. Play Cantor. Play a Whacker. We're actually just gonna Infernal Plunge the Whacker. Add 3 red. Add a red. Another Fecundity. Doesn't really help us though. And now you get to empty. Woo! What's up, Autumn? Yeah, I'm glad you tuned in now, Autumn, because the last 3 matches did not go this well. We are 0-3. We've had some rough ones. The deck is not constructed properly. I think we're a little too... There's too much fluff. We're having trouble finding our Prospector. Like, we just lost the game last round to, like, Green-White Company, where we saw half our deck and didn't see a Prospector. We lost to a Tron deck that Ugined us. We lost to a Living End deck that Archfiend of Ifnerd us. But we're trying. So we're going to bring in 2 cages. Got the Outburst. Get a little hungry. Yeah, 0-3 and then crushing Caleb Shear's day. This is perfect. You can cut an extra Whacker, I think. I guess Fanatic is like... I guess Fanatic kills our own stuff, theoretically. I don't think we want anything else. Oh, Relic, too.
What the hell is that?
Oh, the pack. You're right. The pack right now. All new subs get a new pack. Did I miss your information? Did you say who you were? I didn't say it. If I missed it, please tell me and repost it. All new subs get a pack opened. If we open a foil, mythic or rare, we give it away live on stream. Here we go. Legion Lieutenant, Pride of Conquerors, Vampire, Paladin, check card, and no foil. Sorry. Autumn, I know my expectations are also unreasonably high. So, all right. Trek. So, what's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing? Favorite card? Favorite deck? And puppy name. Okay. Relics. I don't know how much interaction we want. You know. Relic does slow him down. Cage does the same thing. Like, if we have a cage, the Relic's kind of irrelevant. Huh. And, like, I'm cutting combo pieces to do this. Some kind of like a Fanatic maybe, and like... Yeah. I'm just gonna... I think it's a Fodder. No, not Fodder. Krenko's command. Fodder's cooler. Let's try this, I guess. Alright, let's try this. We did just turn 3. So that felt good. And now we're back to the stinker hands. It's got 2 lootings. I guess we keep. I think there's still a little too much air in the deck. So once again, our next version is going to be a Traverse the Uvenwald version. And that one is coming up next. So we're going to fetch... Let's get the Stomping Ground, whatever. That's looting. Fodder Marshal. I guess you want to dump. Fodder Whacker. Suppose. This game we haven't found Fecundity or Skirk Prospector yet. Which again, it feels like the issue is that we're not finding our combo pieces. If we find them, the game looks like last game, we just turned 3 them. If we don't find them, yeah. Commune with the Gods is in the next list. So I'm already way ahead of you folks, don't worry. Alright. There's our Prospector. I'm pretty cool with looting.
Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Ugh. Building a brawl deck with a really bad infinite combo. Are you a bad person? No. Live your life, Pajama Salad. Don't let anyone tell you how to play the game. You play the game the way you want to play it. You have a great time doing it. If anyone tells you you're doing it wrong, tell them to go to hell. It's your life. Yeah, I'm a mind reader. I'm great. Lightning Bolt? Is that a thing that just happened? I thought we were safe. I didn't think that they killed a Prospector at all. This game's not going as well as the last one. That's definitely a thing. There's Electromancer. Could have a remand here. Yeah, we are. I guess we get looting. Oh, they have remand. Flashing back looting sucks, but I guess it eats the remand. Whatever. Playing Mogg War Marshal is not really doing anything, so go ahead, remand me. Sure. So I'm glad that this happened. So all right, whatever, we're just dead. So we can talk for a minute here. This league has shown us some good things. This league, obviously, we got Brown this league, so whatever. But this league has shown us that the engine itself is actually very good, but we need to make sure we can find it more quickly, and we need to make sure that we're just assembling the cards we need to assemble in a faster manner. We also need to make sure we're adding to our mana. We've been 1 mana short a few times. Our first game against Tron, we were 1 mana short of going off completely. We made 18 goblins and they just cast an Ugin and killed them all. So like, yeah, it was lucky they had Ugin and killed, and whatever. But if we had just had another mana, we would have won the game easily. So Grapple from the Past. I mean, I think that Commune with the Gods is one of the cards we want for sure. My next deck also has Traverse in it. All right, whatever. I just assume that they're going to kill us. So, let's try again. So that game we didn't draw Fecundity and drew 1 Prospector, and they killed it. So that game obviously didn't go as well. So we gotta find our cards. We need to find our pieces. When the pieces are there, the deck's pretty explosive. When we don't draw them, we lose pretty handily. So this hand's terrible. This hand is also not great, but it has Fecundity. Looting on the play is pretty rough, but I guess we're going to keep. Both mulligan. All right, we're going to... Could just play Mountain, I guess, but... Looting. Definitely have too many whackers, that's for sure. I thought the whacker might just be fine as like a 1-drop, just as a way to like get a mana on the board early. But the whacker's been pretty terrible. I think whacker's only like a 1 or 2 of probably. Ugh. This is gross. Can this hand make a lot of goblins on turn 3? Yes, it can. But that requires a critical mass we just can't really do. Jeez, this hand sucks. Alright. We're going to dump the whacker. Dragon Fodder's also not been great. Mogg War Marshal's insane because it gives us 3 cards and 3 mana for only 2 mana. The Fodder just breaks even. So, you want the Fodder though? I guess we'll dump the Manamorphose. Alright. Impact Tremors? I don't know what that is. Sure. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with looting. We're a combo deck, but we're not a combo. Like, we need to find our cards, but like, we're also kind of critical massy too. So, Impact Tremors is just win more. Like, that's not gonna work. All right. Like, Dragon Fodder seems pretty bad. It's just not. It's not getting us ahead. Mogg War Marshal's great though. So maybe our next version that shrinks the deck with baubles and street wraiths and stuff to find more of our good cards might work. All right, Brawl. All right, let's see what we can do here. Not much. Not much. Ingot Chewer over Revelry. It's a sorcery speed. I think enchantments might come up. It feels like we're real dead here. What was there, Scry? Top. Yeah, we're probably super dead. Whatever. Gonna get turn 3 by storm here, I think. What's up, Terma? Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Turn 3. All right, that's good for you. Whatever. All right, so yeah, they can do their thing. This is our version we're playing next. We're trying out a Traverse the Uvenwald package. Bauble and Street Wraith also shrink our deck, and we've Commune with the Gods too. We're trying this one next. So, first attempt was a failure, and that happens a lot. Very rarely get it on the first try. So, I mean, doesn't really matter what we do. Running Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide's not bad, I guess, if we're drawing a lot of cards. Like mid-combo, it's just an extra mana. It's kind of like, though. Chromatic Stars? It's possible that I could be built with an artifact theme, too, with Kadaltha Rebirth. Like, there's a lot of different ways to build this deck. We're playing the most simple, straightforward version. And it's not really working, which is fine. All right, whatever. All right, so we saw that I can do it in that first game, though, which is pretty cool. So that was our first game win, actually. All right, so we're going to drop from this league. So this video is going to end if you're watching on YouTube. And I encourage you, if you're on YouTube right now, to watch the next videos as we work through the deck, and it's going to evolve in front of your eyes and so on and so forth. So we're going to play the other version of a deck. The wrap up here is that too many whackers for sure. Looting wasn't great. The core of a deck, the Fecundity, Mogg War Marshal, Skirk Prospector, Empty the Warrens. Great. Fantastic. Cantor was actually fine, I think. I wouldn't mind playing more Cantors, I think. That's a card, but that may be in a different version. Fanatic was kind of eh. Whacker was eh. Looting was eh. Plunge is pretty good. The Dragon Fodders were pretty bad too. We didn't really get ahead with them. So, first draft, like I said, you usually fail, but I think it was still a very valuable experience. Also, we happily got to go off one game and kind of show what the deck can do, which is nice because it gives us a little hope for future iterations. So, if you're watching on YouTube, that's the video. Check out the next video or whatever to see how the deck progresses. If you're watching a stream, we're just going to keep right on rolling. We ain't done breaking Modern yet, all right? We got a long way to go. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure you follow the channel.